What is going down, Sourdough Squad? Good to see you guys on this beautiful Wednesday. We're going to get into a live film breakdown. So, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the defense, we're going to look at the offense, how they performed against Seattle. We'll look at a little bit of the offensive line. We can look at guys like Talanoa Hufanga, Nick Bosa, and pretty much anyone else that you want to see going into this. And we're also going to do I got a little unboxing that we can get into right away. We got some good stuff on the live today. Today's going to be an eventful day in regards to content. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We're going to have press conferences. We're going to get practice reports. We got a lot. We got a lot. So you already know the vibes. Drop an SDS in the chat if you're rocking with your boy. Let's go. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Love to see it. Let's go, squad. We already got the SDSs in the chat. Let's say what's good to the whole squad. And we'll get into this film breakdown. We'll get into a bunch of stuff. I'm excited today. Smash that like button. You already know the vibes. All Pro Huff breakdown incoming. You already know. Shout out to the SDS. Let's get in here. Also, too, you guys let me know. Do you guys want to break down offense first? Do you want to look at defense? If there's anything that you guys are particularly looking for, let me know. Drop it in the chat. We will get into it as we get in here. Brad Gang in the building. Let's go. Shout out the squad. Roman says, God damn it, I'm in class. Push it back an hour. Hey, man, shout out Roman. Got me inspired to do the live breakdown. Appreciate the comment on the other video. The good thing about these lives is you will at least be able to come back and watch it if you can't get into it right now. Love it. Oh, Joe's loving the intro. I'm loving it too. So far, early, getting a lot of requests for defense. Hey, word on the streets is that defense wins championships. I mean, we are getting early requests for defense. So we might have to start that way. Let me make sure that we got the proper film up for the defense. So we'll get into that. But first, we got two pieces of business to take care of before we start doing a defensive film breakdown. We'll do offense as well. But it also, right before we get into our two pieces of business, I'm about this close from changing the name to the San Francisco 49ers to the San Francisco Talanoa Hufangas, because Talanoa was a missile out there, and we're going to break that down. But first order of business, you guys already know the vibes. Our good friends at Residency, they dropped a new hat today. So if you want to get on this is a hat that you may have seen on Fred Warner. Fred Warner wears this corduroy hat quite a bit. If you want to get on this, you already know the vibes. Go to residency.com. You can also use the promo code to get a little bit of a discount off your order. You already know the vibes, but this hat just dropped today. So wanted to shout out the homies at Residency and let you guys know where to get it. Again, fire hat, quality hat. Really good stuff. So again, residency.com, use the promo code DSF9ers. You already know the vibes. We got a second order of business. We got a little unboxing. We got a little unpackaging to do here before we get into this film breakdown. I'm excited to see what we got here. So this is sent to me from my guys at NorCal Autographs. So let me see what we got in here. I don't have scissors or anything. I'm going to rip this thing open. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh. Ooh! Woo! Woo! Ooh! Who is this? Who is this? Which player is this? Is that a... Oh, I think... Is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby. We got the Bosa autograph locked up. Ooh. Let's go. This is nice. Oh, we got the authenticity sticker. We got stitched letters. Oh, we got stitched numbers. Ooh, we got a signed Bosa. Oh, that's fire. Take a look at the SIG. Ooh. Ooh, snap. Oh, baby. And it's the 94 Niners version with the black outline. Oh boy. That's nice. That's going on the wall behind me. I might have to frame this one. Beckett authenticated. So this is legit. That's dope. So shout out my guys. Shout out my guys at NorCal Autograph, NorCal Autograph. If you guys want to get your own gear, let me show you. Go to my guy's IG page right now. Follow. Dude has so much sick gear. Dude has so much sick gear on here. So if you want to get some of your own, he's got helmets, he's got jerseys, he's got pictures. This dude's legit. So hit him up direct. You can hit him in the DMs. He's also got eBay listing. Go shoot him a follow. But you can see, man, this dude is legit, and he's out here getting the autographs himself. He's with the boys. So this dude's legit. Make sure you tap in with him. And again, you can find him at NorCal Autographs on Instagram. Shoot him a follow. Get this guy up to 1,000, baby. This dude's got some sick gear. You can see he's got a lot of 49er gear. He's got other gear. Ooh, the Ayuk. That's dope. That's dope. That's nice. We like that. So shout out my guy. Appreciate that. Got me the signed Bosa. Let's go. Let's go. All right. But now that we got that taken care of, we got the business out the way. Let's do some film breakdowns. So, word on the streets, word in the chat is saying that that we want to see defense. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that we want to see defense. Remind me if that's what you want to see. We can start with the defense and get into all things film breakdown, because it's basically just Talanoa Hufanga season out here, baby. So if you want to see some Talanoa, let me know. So far, Ebony wants to see defense. Joe wants defense. I agree. O-line's getting better and better for sure. J-Tan says, I have a nice place for that jersey. All right, let's get into the defensive tape. And you already know the vibes. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Let's get into why we're here. So I think this is what I want. Let's double check. Nope, that's offense. We want the defense. So let's do defense. All right. Is this our... Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Let me get everything situated. Let's get into some film breakdowns, baby. All right, so I'm gonna go to 42. My notes start off with Talanoa Hubanga. You could see he's over here on the left side. Look at Talanoa, bro. This dude a linebacker? What the hell, man? Takes on the tight end. That's Noah Fant, former first round. You got Bosa taking care of tight ends over here. You got Dre Greenlaw, fit the gap, and look at Talanoa get slippery and get into the hole, drop his shoulder. Who is that? Is that Penny? Into Penny? So this is the first play of the game, I believe. Second play of the game. It's really nice. Nice tackle by E-Man there. All right, next play after this. We got Talanoa down in the box. You see him creeping. Oh, look who it is. It's Talanoa. Hubanga. Bro just puts himself in position to make plays constantly. He's everywhere. Like literally on this tape, he is everywhere. It's unbelievable. Almost gets Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner almost get there. But guess who's there to clean it up? Talanoa Hubanga. And that's on Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker looks like he's got some talent. I think he could be a good player. This play, again, next plays, this 3 consecutive plays in a row. Watch Talanoa. This one, you get a good sense of kind of Talanoa's just instincts. Able to slip underneath the guard slip underneath the guard here, gets underneath, gets by the running back, backspin to tackle. Bro said, I'm going to just backspin this and get the tackle. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But before we get into Talanoa, who makes the play, let's watch Javon Kinlaw. Let's watch Eric Armstead just making it real difficult for this Seahawks defensive line to get or offensive line to get any push. This is a good job by Kinlaw. Like these are the things that I talk about Kinlaw. Kinlaw might not show up on the stat sheet a ton, but if he can just make it muddy and make it real hard for these offensive linemen to move him, he's right in the hole. Running back has nowhere to go. Look at Eric Armstead, right in the hole. Nowhere to go. Talanoa Hufanga gets the backspin. Get down, Sonny. Guys get everywhere. 3 plays in a row. Talanoa Hufanga is around the ball. This particular one, it was a completion to DK Metcalf, but I just love the small nuance here of Azeez Al-Shaair absolutely lighting up DK Metcalf and then getting really excited about it. Watch Azeez pops DK. You're going to get a better angle. Look at DK, man. He felt that. DK felt that. He's like, oh, and look at Azeez. Like, you good, bro? Look at Azeez. You good? Dog, you good? You still alive? He knows he rocked him too. But I love that. I just love that little nuance right there. Azeez rocked his ass, and DK absolutely felt it. And Azeez knows he felt it too. I bet he made a little grunt, and you'll see why. Watch Azeez's head go like right into DK's ribs right here. Bang, bang. DK, I guarantee you, DK made a little. And Azeez knew it too. He's like, I got your ass, boy. I got you. Got you, sucker. Let's see. We got an E-Man PBU coming up. E-Man PBU. Let's get into E-Man PBU. E-Man PBU. Money. We got E-Man playing off. Look at that drive on the slant. Look at that drive on the slant from E-Man. Woo! Get after it, young blood. That's nice. That's nice. Whew. Let's go. DK still winded after that last hit from Aziz. He's like, ah, man. You mean I got to run a slant route? I can't even breathe right now. Can't even breathe. Love that. Let's see. What do we get from? We get Javon Kinlaw. Let's watch Javon Kinlaw walk this guard right back into the lap of Geno Smith. Again, I don't need Kinlaw to show up on the stat sheet. I need Kinlaw to affect the pocket and affect running lanes. That's what I need. I need Kinlaw to do these types of things. Just get into the lap. Again, if that quarterback's hand is hitting the back of the helmet of the guard, I like that. I like that a lot. But again, great effort here by E-Man to break that up. It's a good job. Someone who's popped off the tape a couple times might not have translated into any statistics, but Charles Omenihu is going to pop one of these games. Charles Omenihu is going to come away with like a 2 to 3 sack game. I just feel it. Once he gets the right matchup and gets, the timing down, Charles Omenihu really is good, man. I'm really excited for Charles. Again, we had him on the show, friend of the program, but just watch him run fit, bench press, get off, almost gets him, and is able to kind of swallow him up. But we're going to see opportunities with Charles Omenihu where he wins. I got like 3 or 4 wins where he wins with hand swipes in pass rushing situations. Just really, really good, man. So I'm really excited. Early on, I like what I've seen from Mooney Ward. Like, look at Mooney. That's a cornerback. That's our number one cornerback lined up outside the defensive end. Watch him crash down, make this tackle. He had 2 plays, I think, in a row where let's see if this next play is it too. No, not that play. But Mooney showed that he's not afraid to get his nose dirty either. So that's really promising from Charvarius. So you love to see that. I believe this was a 4th down play. Again, look at Kinlaw just walk back. Watch Kinlaw walk back Gabe. This is Gabe Jackson. He's a good guard. He's been a good guard in this league for a long time. Walk him back. Kinlaw's strong, man. So also too, number 72 is a rookie. Get to know number 72. Because obviously the San Francisco 49ers are going to have to face this guy twice a year. This is arguably one of my favorite draft crushes ever because of the way he became my draft crush. He was a guy that when I was at the Combine this year, I noticed him in warmups, Abe Lucas. He's really good. The fact that he has to bail out of his pass set, Bosa hits him with this leverage. That's Nick Bosa. We know how strong Nick Bosa is. And for Lucas to re-anchor and basically stop Nick Bosa's rush, that's pretty freaking good, man. So it's sad for me to see Lucas on Seattle, but he's going to be a guy. He had a really good game against Nick Bosa. And anyone who they put up against him, he's going to be a guy that we're going to get to know throughout the years. He's pretty damn good. Let's get to another Hufanga play. So I think look at Hufanga, man. Hufanga Doesn't make the play, but he definitely affects the play. He is just the Tongan missile, baby. Geno Smith's gotta jump up, throw off his back foot. Dre Greenlaw's there to make the stop. Talanoa Hufanga makes it impossible for Geno to go anywhere else with the football. It's a good job. This play is the interception that Talanoa almost got, but the star of this play is not Talanoa, in my opinion. I do think the star of this play is Hassan Ridgeway. So watch what Hassan Ridgeway does. We talk about affecting a play. Look at Hassan Ridgeway right here. Keep your eyes glued right here. Watch Hassan, baby. This is like the 4-string defensive tackle. Again, on Gabe Jackson, who is a solid veteran offensive guard. Oh, he actually switches to the center, but watch this. Walks him all the way back right into Geno Smith. Geno cannot complete the throw, hits his elbow on the helmet. Great play by Hassan. And then, of course, phenomenal play by Talanoa Hufanga. I believe this is quarters coverage. I think there are some man elements to quarters. I was talking with Jordan Elliott about this last night. He's really good with coverages. But you can see you got Talanoa over the slot, does a phenomenal job of getting in the hip pocket. I believe Talanoa, he's going to have safety help over here. And so he feels confident to get in the hip pocket and then undercut it. Probably ask Talanoa. He's probably going to tell you, should have had that pick. Right? Look at that. He is in perfect position. Undercuts it, but also great heads up play by Tashawn Gibson to be right there to pick it off and have a game changing play. You love to see it. I think someone's asking about can we talk about Drake Jackson? Why haven't we heard from him? He doesn't play a whole lot. I mean, this is him right here. But that's Drake Jackson. So probably why, you know, I don't know. You got to win, I guess, if you want to hear from him on a broadcast. He did get the half sack, and we'll get into that as well. But pretty good, in my opinion. Let's see. So then we got right after this, more Hufanga. More Hufanga. Let's watch Hufanga, man. Again, the Tongan missile. Hufanga. He's going to just come bum rush this. Reads it properly. You get the zone read. He doesn't bite on the quarterback. Gets the tackle for loss. Swarm. Hufanga's a baller, man. Hufanga's a baller. He's going to come off the screen to the right. Boom. All right. Then we're going to go to Hufanga again. We are going to go to Hufanga again. Let's see. Great job again by Hufanga playing in coverage. He's on the back end, able to identify his closing speed on the ball. He's fun. He is fun to watch. When he identifies what's going on, he gets there in an absolute hurry. That's on Talanoa. Tyler Lockett doesn't catch that because of Talanoa Hufanga. Hufanga is turning in a special season. Hufanga is turning in a special season through 2 weeks. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Hufanga is balling right now, man. Hufanga is balling. Um, oh, I feel like this is a straight robbery. I feel like this is straight robbery. I know others disagree with me. This is the pass interference on Emmanuel Mosley to DK Metcalf. It should have been an interception. I feel like this is freaking robbery. And I'll tell you why I think it's robbery. I'll tell you why I don't think this was a defensive pass interference. I know why you could argue it being defensive pass interference, but when at least when I see it slowed down, what I see Emmanuel Mosley going for the ball. What I see is DK Metcalf stopping to try to adjust to the ball. I see E-Man reacting to the football. Again, when the ball's in the air, both the defensive back and the wide receiver have equal right to the football. So if that is the rules, if them's the rules, I see Emmanuel Mosley reacting to the football first. And because it was an underthrown ball, you're going to get DK Metcalf coming back, but E-Man's already going airborne. He's already going up for the ball. So again, I don't think it was a PI. I get why it could be called that in real time. Like again, it's a bang bang play, so I could see why it's called a PI. I could see why some would argue it to be a PI. I just see the relation that E-Man's reacting to the ball first, and he's going up to get the ball, and it's actually DK that hits him, not the other way around. So again, I'm not going to pretend like I'm a ref and I know the rules and all that good stuff, but I just that's how I see it. I see Emmanuel Mosley reacting first and DK hitting him. I don't know. Someone get New York on the phone. Let's bring him in. I don't know. I think that was questionable PI. Should have been an interception. Questionable. Definitely questionable. Let's see here. What else we get? Let's see what else do we get. 1044. Is this? Yeah. So I think this is a heads up play by Samson Ebukam. Samson Ebukam does a really good job here. He could have got lost pretty easily. I actually like the play design here. It's like a delayed halfback screen. I actually think it's a pretty solid play design, but I think it's better awareness by Samson Ebukam to not bite on the running back going out in the flat, because obviously Aziz has that responsibility. So that's not on Sosa. But you could see it kind of like he kind of feels it, but then he's like, oh no, I got to come back, and is able to get the halfback. So I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was good awareness by him to pick that up. Let's see. We can go to the I think this play for our future scouting against the Seahawks, I think Kenneth Walker can be a player. I think this is a good play to kind of exemplify like how we could see him be a player. Just, I mean, that's a solid cut, man. That is a freaking solid cut. You got Kerry Hyder screaming down. He's going to the left. This jump cut is sick. Like, come on. All right. I was a Kenneth Walker fan coming out of Michigan State. Again, I hate that these guys landed on the Seahawks, but they added some good young talent in this draft. You can see the shiftiness. You can see how quickly he can change direction. He's got good feet. He's going to run with a full head of steam. So again, even makes Talanoa miss a little bit. You get a little piece of contact there. But again, I think for future scouting, Kenneth Walker ain't bad, man. Kenneth Walker ain't bad. So we're going to have to keep an eye on him. as we continue to go forward, because as we know, we play this team 2 times a year. But let's get into this outrageous play. I don't know what Pete Carroll's thinking here, man. What are we doing here, Pete? What are we doing here? Why are there 4 running backs on the field? Why the hell are there 4 running backs on the field? What are we doing? Why are you having one of your running backs throw? What are you doing? Do you really not believe in Geno Smith that much? Like, this is just great. Well said. Hella goofy. This is like one getting too cute just bites you. Too cute just bites you right in the behind. Guess who's right there to pick it up? Good job by Charvarius, aka Money Mooney, to be able to. This looks like again. I'm not super good with coverages, but I don't know what his relation is because he's not playing man here. Looks like more like a zone, and he's kind of playing the flat. He's coming down initially, but he's able to get his eyes on this running back, get his arm up like he's going to throw the football. And then great instincts by Mooney to drop back, put himself right in position for an easy pick. Just terrible call, terrible execution by Seattle, but you also have to give credit to Mooney for putting himself in position to make the play. So we got some Charles Omenihu really picked it up too towards the end of the game. Let's see here. Is this it? 13. Nope. Nope. Here. Yep. Let's see. I got Charles Omenihu beats Jackson. Oh yeah. Look at this, man. This should get us excited. I talked about this a lot this offseason. We've talked about the Arden Key role, again, getting the defensive end over a guard. It's a mismatch when you get this type of length and speed on a squatty body guard for these simple reasons. It's crystal clear that what we're seeing from Charles Omenihu is that he is really good with hand swipes. His hand swipes are nice. And again, easiest way to beat an offensive lineman is beating his hands. So you beat the hands, you see him, you get the extension, the punch, you see him counter swipe right on the elbow. Oh, you're done. You're done. Remember the Mike McGlinchey play against the Bears? Everyone wanted to, got super mad at him. And when you get swiped like this and your shoulders go opposite direction, it's really hard to recover as an offensive lineman. So you put your hands out there, you get swiped like that. Look how easily Omenihu gets around him. You get the rip underneath so he can't re-engage. Oh, just so close. So close to a sack. Omenihu is going to be a guy, man. Omenihu's going to be a guy. I don't know, if it's really shown up on the stat sheet just yet, but he will. He will. Omenihu, and you're going to see a couple instances, and we're going to keep showing you, but Omenihu is going to show up for this team. He has an opportunity to absolutely play, I think, a more significant role than what Arden Key did last year with his six sack performance. I think Omenihu's that guy. Let's look at another Omenihu. I think it's this one. So again, inside, he's almost looks like he's head up on the tackle, but you got a little bit of an inside shade. You see it again? You see it again? Hand swipes are us. Get off me, dog. If he doesn't trip, he steps on Lucas's foot, so he completely loses his balance and hits the turf. If Lucas, I think if two things here. If you get Bosa stemming more upfield, it clears Lucas out the way so that you have more space to operate for Omenihu. Omenihu doesn't step on Lucas and doesn't fall, but you can see Omenihu's still affected the play. Look at what Gino has to do. He can't step into his throw. In fact, he's got to step back and sails it as a result. So this is a play by Omenihu. Probably could have been even more impactful if he doesn't get tripped up. But the hand swipe is nice. Hand swipe is nice. Woo! Excited for Omenihu. This is a great play. You've heard Swarm from the 49ers. Basically attack the football, all 11 helmets to the football. I feel like this is a good play that kind of represents the swarm element. Just look at these guys, man. Obviously, you got Ward off in coverage. Gibson comes down. You've got E-Man come down. But everyone in the box right here gets their hat to the football. And they jump on the pile, man. Like, these guys are dogs. This is why this team is going to go far this year. This defense, these dogs, man. Look at them getting mugged. You got freaking Talanoa Hufanga ripping at the football. Dogs, man. They're hungry. They got to eat. Shout out my guy DJ. Almost missed this one. Says smash that like button, SDS. Back to work. Let's go 49ers. Shout out DJ. Appreciate you guys. Smash that like button if you're vibing with the film breakdown. We're doing all defense today. I hope you guys are all right with that. We actually normally do. I normally do offense, but this is kind of a nice change of pace. I'm not gonna lie. We normally do offense, but this has been a nice change of pace. Let's see. We had Givens. Bench press. Great run fit. Get after him. Nice. Oh, I skipped the Bosa sack. What am I doing? Let's go to the Bosa sack. 1756. All right, let's go to Bosa sack. So he gets a free shot. I don't know if this is just a lapse on 72 or not, but Bosa gets a free shot. Gets a sack, takes him down. And then we got his other sack. uh, 24-57. So this is Bosa's other sack, but you're also going to get Drake Jackson involved. So Drake Jackson, you're going to get double stunts. They have overloaded to the left, so you can see all three of these guys to the left of the center. And then they're going to run a big looping stunt with Bosa crashing in, Omenihu looping around. You're going to get a stunt on this side as well. Eric Armstead is going to crash down or kind of move upfield where Drake is going to loop around. He's able to win with leverage because this guard takes too much of an emphasis on Eric, and so Jackson's able to get by him. And right away, Geno Smith feels that, so he has to move in the pocket. So he has to move off his spot. It affects the timing of the play. Again, Jackson shows that elite ankle bend that he's got to be able to hit that turn, stay up, keep his eyes on the quarterback. But as a result, guess who gets lost in the wash? Nick Bosa. They originally had what you could argue is 4 guys on Nick Bosa, but of course you've got Charles Omenihu, which was kind of the center's responsibility. So when you look at it like this, if you don't get the stunt here, the Seahawks are telling the 49ers that we're going to put 3 guys on Nick Bosa. Even here, you got 2 guys. The running back picks up Omenihu. Center doesn't know what to do here. He's like, I don't know who to get, so I'm going to get no one. And then Bosa gets by. I thought this was a half sack, but they gave Bosa the full sack. But this play was heavily affected by Drake Jackson. They gave Bosa the full sack, but Bosa doesn't get the full sack without Drake Jackson, affecting the timing within the pocket, forcing Geno Smith to change his spot, and Nick Bosa cleans it up. But Drake Jackson's there too, so you got to give a lot of credit to Drake Jackson on this play as well. And then we'll end with another Omenihu. Bro, the hand swipe. I'm telling you, the hand swipe's coming. Look at that, dude. I'm telling you. Woo! Oh! Oh! Work him. Work him. Work him. Hand swipe. Hand swipe. Y'all better come with better hands, offensive linemen, if you're going to go against Omenihu, because that dude is knocking those things down, and he's getting by you. Again, he gets affected by running into the other tackle. So it's going to be interesting if Chris Kosarek's going to be able to get it coached up where these defensive ends, when you got Omenihu kind of in this shade, he's shaded on the tackle. He's kind of head up on the tackle, but angling inside. If you get these defensive ends to get a little bit more of a speed rush to the outside, you can kind of create a better lane for Omenihu to swipe those hands and get in there. But I'm excited for Omenihu. This 49ers defensive line is insane. And to think that, we're without Jimmy Ward right now, Jason Verrett could potentially be coming back in a couple weeks. Like, oh boy, the 49ers defense. Charlene says, what's our defensive overall grade, right? I would grade it an A. Through 2 weeks. Obviously, I guess I'll call it an A against the Seahawks because obviously there were some lapses for sure and blown plays against Chicago, but that wasn't an ability issue. That was a just lapse issue, which happens. But the fact that these guys have pitched a shutout, I think in 4 of the last 6 quarters. No, 6 of the last 8 quarters. They pitched a shutout against Seattle. Seattle couldn't do nothing on them. I'm pretty excited. They definitely get an A against Seattle. For sure. So do you guys like the defensive film breakdown? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the defensive film breakdown. We're so offensive heavy on this channel, just because you guys know I love my O-line. But I felt like I like the defense. It's a nice. We got to do defense more. I felt like it's a nice change of pace. Definitely a nice change of pace. I probably would pop up the offense, but I do think that we are going to be having Kyle Shanahan speaking to the media in less than 10 minutes. So we're going to get some updates on Greg. Hopefully positive updates that George is back practicing today. So we'll get some. It'll be our first Wednesday press conference, so there'll be some news that probably comes out of that. So I'm probably gonna hop over there in a little bit, just so we can listen in to Coach. But hopefully, you guys enjoyed the breakdown. I enjoyed it. Hubanga. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Love it. Glad you guys like it. Glad you guys like it. Uh, I guess technically we can. I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys want me to simulcast? I can. I don't want to, still kind of make sure I don't want to step on any toes. Is the rumor on Trey Lance true that he can come back this season? I mean, they're reporting that based on the timetable for recovery, he could be back by the playoffs. So I would imagine it's possible. I would imagine it's possible. But also too, programming notes. We are going to be doing State of the Franchise today with Jason Aponte. We're going to be going live at 1:45. We're going to be I'm going to get to be able to talk with Aponte about this last week of 49ers football, man. And you already know Spicy Aponte is going to bring it. So that's going to be at 1:45. So we're going to be doing our State of the Franchise that we do every Wednesdays. So that's coming up. So if you just can't get enough of this ginger beard, don't you worry. Don't you worry. There'll be more ginger beard action. I promise. I promise. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think this was a good film breakdown. I think we did a good job. Shout out the squad for tapping in. Appreciate you guys. As always, hope you enjoyed the content for sure. It's my number one goal is that you enjoyed the content. Sean says, Brad, I think Denver is soft and we can out physical their defense front seven. Where do you see them attacking our offense? Well, they got DJ Jones on the interior. We know DJ Jones pretty well, right? So I don't have like the full like injury report on them or who's going to be available, but they got Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is a good defensive end. But I think the 49ers, based on what I've seen from this offensive line, is they should be able to handle that defensive front for the Denver Broncos. How they attack this offense, they're going to attack it like we normally see. They're going to stack the box against Jimmy Garoppolo. They're going to play their safeties really close because they're going to try to take away all the crossing routes over the middle. It's going to be interesting to see how Jimmy Garoppolo responds. We did see Jimmy Garoppolo push the ball downfield a little bit more against Seattle. He had a really nice throw to Brandon Ayuk that got dropped outside the numbers, about 25 yards downfield. So if if we can see an element to Jimmy Garoppolo's game where he's a little bit more, he has an ability to at least threaten going deep, like I think that will open up a lot. I still think it's going to be run first, but we'll definitely get into that a little bit more and preview all that kind of stuff. Did I say Nick Chubb? Maybe. I meant Bradley Chubb. Not Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is the running back for the Browns. Bradley Chubb is the defensive end for the Broncos. But yeah, I'm excited for it. We'll definitely be getting into it all. Again, reminder that we are going to be going live at 1:45 Pacific Standard Time for 49ers State of the Franchise episode with the Jason Aponte. So make sure you guys tap in, join us, keep the vibes up. Again, always appreciate the SDS and what you guys bring to the table. You guys in the chat, I can't say it enough. Really make this experience a lot of fun for me, and not only for me, but for everyone else watching. So we appreciate all your contributions in the chat, the vibes, the energy, and of course, all the bread emojis per usual. DJ, appreciate you. He says 9 likes from 100. Come on, we could get to 100. Let's get to 100. We got a minute and 40 seconds before Kyle Shanahan's press conference starts. Let's get to 100, and then let's bounce into this press conference with Kyle Shanahan, and we can get her done. So shout out! I love having DJ in, man. Always, he's our like auditor, keeping us on pace. Oh, he's 99. He's 99. Let's go. Come on. Shout out to all the SDS lurkers. You know what to do. Smash that like button. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. You already know the vibes. 1 minute. 1 minute. We can get one like in 1 minute. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Let's go. Nailed it. Is Jordan Mason playing this week? I don't know. We're going to talk about it a little bit further on State of the Franchise. Make sure you tap in with us at 1:45. Shout out to DJ. Shout out all the SDS for getting us to 100. Appreciate you guys. And like that, we are going to be out, and I'm going to hop into this press conference with the San Francisco 49ers on their YouTube channel. Hopefully to see you guys there. I'm out. See you at 1:45. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Love to see you.